Welcome to the Fishbowl with Jade. Thank you for being here. I don't take your presence lightly, truly, because time is something you can never get back. So the fact that you're here with me, it matters. Go ahead and put on your scuba gear because today we're diving deep. Let me ask you something. When did we stop picking up the phone and start posting everything instead? I was scrolling the other day, just minding my business, and a post stopped me in my tracks. Not because it was shocking, but because it was true. And honestly, it's something people shouldn't even have to ask. Why are people announcing deaths on social media before the family even knows? Think about that. You're scrolling, and you find out someone you love is gone, not from a call, not from a knock on the door, but from a post, a caption, a share, maybe even a RIP with broken hearts and crying emojis. That's not just surprising, that's traumatic. So, what's going on here? From a psychological perspective, we are living in a time where urgency has replaced sensitivity. Social media has trained people to feel like information is something you drop instead of something you deliver with care. There's this internal pressure to be first, to be seen, to be the one who knows. And if we're honest, some of it is tied to validation. People don't just post to inform anymore. They post to be acknowledged, to get the comments, to get the reactions, to be at the center of the moment. But grief is not a moment to center yourself in. Grief belongs to the family first. There's also something called emotional detachment that happens online. When everything is filtered through a screen, people lose the weight of what they're actually saying. A death announcement becomes just another post in a feed, sitting right between somebody's vacation pictures and a plate of food. And that's dangerous because it removes the humanity from the situation. Now, let's talk about this socially. We've become so connected that we've lost connection. We know everything, but we don't communicate. We see everything, but we don't consider. There used to be a time when news like that was handled with care, a phone call, a visit, a moment of pause. There was an understanding that some information is not public. It's personal. Now, people treat social media like a bulletin board for real life events without asking, is this mine to share? Because that's the real question. Not, can I post this? But should I? And from a respect and etiquette standpoint, this is where the line has clearly been crossed. There is an unspoken order to grief: immediate family first, then extended family, then friends, then, if the family chooses, the public. Not the other way around. Announcing someone's passing before their loved ones have been properly informed is not just inconsiderate, it's disrespectful. It removes dignity. It disrupts the grieving process, and it creates unnecessary pain in a moment that is already heavy. And let me say this clearly: not everything is meant to be shared in real time. Some things require pause. Some things require permission. Some things require heart. Just because you have access to information does not mean you have the right to distribute it. And maybe, just maybe, we need to normalize picking up the phone again, because there's something about hearing a voice. There's something about delivering news with care. There's something about human connection that a post will never replace. So I'll leave you with this. Before you hit post, ask yourself, am I informing or am I inserting myself into something that isn't mine? Because respect doesn't trend, but it should never go out of style. Thank you for sitting in the bowl with me. Now let's come back up to the surface. Now decompress, think about it. And until next time, stay classy, stay curious, stay ever evolving.